a while back, I was driving and the brakes were going out on the back of my truck, and it started eating at the rotor. And every time I would hit the brakes, the rotor and the brakes would make some type of heating, and it would just eat away at the rotor, and it was like burnt bits were attaching itself to the back of my vehicle. And over time, I wasn't realizing that this was happening. But then when I looked and I noticed that the back of my truck looked as if it was dirty, I tried to wash it and try to clean it, and I realized it's not coming off. This thing has attached to the paint of my vehicle. So I was just freaking out, like, man, because of the fact that I wasn't paying attention what was going on in that time, that it affected the appearance of my vehicle. And I was so frustrated and mad at myself because I said, if I would have not ignored what was going on, that wouldn't happen. And the reason why I'm saying this is because those burnt bits from the brake and the rotor flew up and it attached itself to my car. So sometimes in our lives, we have things that are going on that we're not aware of what's happening. Sometimes we keep going through the motions and, you know, we're not seeing the signs. We're not seeing anything. And then before it gets too late, we realize this was happening in the whole time and that you didn't catch it. And because of those things that were happening that you didn't catch on, it added a long-term effect. Okay, and so you can think about, oh, let me try to fix it, let me try to correct it, but it's like that residue is there, and it's like there's nothing you can do to make it look better because you should have been paying attention the whole time. So the reason why I'm talking about these burnt bits, don't let these things that are going on in your life to attach itself to you and be permanent, because it doesn't have to be. All you have to do is see the warning signs and say, God, I see this going on. You know, God, if I'm not aware of what's around my surroundings, God, reveal it to me, because you don't want to end up with a residue of a situation that you didn't even realize was going on just affect you in your future, because God has greatness for you. So I just want you to know that, be aware. So those burnt bits, those toxic relationships, those whatever it may be that's causing you to not be your full potential, or being a roadblock in your life, or being negative in your life, I declare and decree on today that you will be the woman that God has called you to be in this season. So I just want to thank you for tuning in with me on this morning, and I will see you on next week. Have a wonderful day.